Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your reading for the 20th to the 26th of June. Let's call in the Archangels, Ascended Masters, Light Beings, Spirit Guides, our higher selves, and any other higher consciousness collectives wishing to be part of this reading. And these are general readings, so please take what resonates and discard the rest. So Capricorn, we're going to quickly grab a card for you now. And here you are, the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles, an energy of it's looking like you are contemplating, or maybe you're about to start a new family, or maybe having another child, who knows. But it could be that you are consolidating, that you are considering whether you're going to move forward with something or not move forward with it, or yeah. So let's look and see what your crossing energy is going to be for this reading. That image there could also be about you looking at literally giving birth to something. So maybe you're looking to create something new. 7 is also a number of change. Okay, so there's something that's going to be either you're in the midst of a change, or that it's about to happen possibly, or it's just happened. Let's grab a card now here from our Starseed Oracle to see what your crossing energy is. And here we have, wow, cracked open. This says, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So this is about when we need more than ever to be able to direct love and attention and care towards ourselves, to be able to hold space for ourselves if we are going through difficulties or challenges, or particularly also, I think many of us, our stuff is coming up from the past, even unhelpful stuff. And we are perhaps being faced with things about ourselves that maybe we don't like. And it can be a little shattering sometimes when we realize some of the things that or the habits that we formed over the years, and then we go, oh my God. But there's always opportunity and chance for healing and recovering from things. And this could be certainly what you're doing here. This is a time of change as well. So change and change. Rebuilding, rebirthing, and perhaps some things being released, something's being let go of. And of course, we're all moving from being third dimensional humans to being fifth dimensional humans. So it kind of goes without saying that we're going to be having some issues. But it's all part of the journey. So let's grab a card here for you now, Capricorn, to just give us a glimpse into something that's just recently happened. Excuse me. This is the Five of Cups. So, oh, excuse me. I was hoping this was not going to happen with the cough. And, okay, so we have, this is a card energy of perhaps some sadness, some disappointment, and, kind of could be what has led to this feeling of, just things are not feeling, you're not feeling yourself. Things are not feeling right for you at the moment, possibly. But as we've said, there's always opportunity for healing, and there's always an opportunity to turn around and see the other cups, or to see the positives that are around us and within us. Okay, so let's continue. We'll grab some more cards here. I literally have one hot drink with a little bit of soy milk, and it's just probably allergic to soy milk or something. Anywho. Let's grab an energy from your past, so from your childhood. Or it could be a skill or an ability that you're bringing forward. And so this can be a card of self-imposed restriction. So, this could be something perhaps in your childhood that, I guess, a lot of us have been brought up in, many different ways, and more often times than not, there is some dysfunction that goes on with parenting, okay? And sometimes that can cause us to not feel so great about ourselves. Maybe we are, you know, as children, we're very sensitive, okay? So if a parent even becomes angry about us doing something and that says, you know, don't do that, or gets particularly irate, and maybe it's something that you were particularly resonant with, and that then you stop doing that activity or whatever that was, that can kind of, you know, affect you in ways that we don't necessarily think at the time, but later on in life you can kind of go, well, yeah, why do I feel trapped and self-restricted and things like that? Oh, maybe it was some sort of trauma in the past. But obviously we are adults and we make our own choices and our own decisions. But this can just be a card to just let you know, Capricorn, that sometimes energies from the past can stay with us and can limit us in a way. So this could be what's sort of happened, is that something in your past has caused you to have a limited, it's not extremely detrimental, okay? It can just be one aspect of how you view yourself. Maybe, you know, perhaps you're just not giving yourself enough credit, or you're not, perhaps your self-confidence or your self-esteem has been a bit affected, and in some areas of life, maybe you're not, you know, you don't feel as confident as perhaps you could be, because this energy here, this card is always, this person is here by choice. They can easily free themselves. Okay. And yeah. So let's grab a card now for what may transpire. Oh dear, I'm a bit tired. Sorry. And here we go. Yeah. So sometimes when we feel like that we are a bit limited, that, you know, we can feel like we're sort of the odd one out here, especially if other people are like, you know, doing what they're doing, or they're saying, you know, come on, why don't you do this, or A, B, and C, or whatever. So, yeah, we're going to get some clarification on this reading, because it's looking a little, it's looking particularly challenging for you at the moment, Capricorn. Let's just grab an opportunity card for your opportunity. And here we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is about just looking after yourself, about, you know, doing some self-care, covering your bases, and yeah, just doing, you know, creating a nice solid structure around yourself, metaphorically, in terms of perhaps work, personal life, just, you know, hitting on something that works and keeping it fairly simple for the time being. This card here is talking about the alchemy of life. So it's about creating, it's about digging deep to discover your creative powers, your powers of creation. Because often, sometimes we're only given challenges so that we can prove to ourselves how resilient and how creative and how resourceful we are. Okay. So this could be you may be feeling at the moment, Capricorn, as though you're being tested in some way. Because, yeah, you're probably feeling a bit emotionally tested, perhaps mentally and even spiritually. And yeah, let's grab a card here now for some deeper thoughts or your deeper perceptions or wishes. Nine of Wands. This is a really positive card, because it's actually saying that you're almost there. So if you feel like you're being tested, okay, this is a test. This is a spirit. It could be, if this resonates, a spiritual test, because of the fire. The wands are the suit of fire and the suit of the spirit. So it could be about you. I think deep down, you're actually really wanting to transmute and transform a lot of these energies that perhaps are around you. They may not be within you. This could be someone that's close to you that's experienced this, okay? And this could be this could be a person from the past that was in your field, that was a bit restrictive in their outlook, okay? So it could be some ancestral things that you were looking to kind of transform and transmute, because I think you're probably feeling as though you have a little bit of some of those energies in your field. But let's just grab a card now for the environment and possibly how others might see you. Wow, this is fascinating, this reading now. See how we're getting all this fire and this light and this spirit coming through to really help you transform this, Capricorn, whatever energies you are perceiving at the moment. So this is your inspiration. So interestingly enough, others view you as an inspiration, okay? And also in your environment, maybe through things that you can access or your explorations, you're going to be able to identify this spiritual passion, this light that is literally going to be shining the light on all of these vibrational energies here, whether that's, whether you're experiencing these things or if it's people close to you. And, this one here too, about being cracked open, this is going to be replaced by a light, okay, of awareness, a light of inspiration, of spiritual unconditional love as well. And this is, that self-care. So it's sort of shining a light on that too. Just to remind you to proceed with that also. Let's grab another card now for like a long-term goal or something you may be concerned about. We'll just see what comes up here. 2 of Pentacles. This is a card of juggling and having a flexible attitude. So this could be a kind of a bit of a goal of yours in terms of if one of these is like the negative and one's the positive. It's about really holding and alchemizing those 2 energies. Okay. It's about alchemizing our ability as humans and souls to experience like the depths of the negativity, but also to experience and be open to the, like the higher consciousness, that beautiful divine unconditional love, and to be able to really ignite our passions and to move forward, literally like shining a light in the darkness, which is what this reading is about for you, Capricorn. I think it's about accessing your light. But this is reminding you that you have the flexibility, the ingenuity and the resourcefulness to do this work, to pass this test if you feel like you're being tested. Okay. This is a really gorgeous card, and it's also about looking at those 2 sides, so the 2 polar opposites. It's about uniting them so that we come into states of, non-duality. Let's grab another card here now for the best course of action to take. When I say non-duality, I mean that ability for us to alchemize and transmute the so-called darkness and bring that through with love and compassion and to create something new. Okay, let's just grab a card here of a possible course of action you could take. King of Swords. This king has been appearing a few times today. So this is about getting clear. It's about communicating. It's about speaking up. It's about finding your truth as well, your authentic self. Even despite this feeling here, if you're feeling like, okay, there are people close to you and people around you that they're not happy for whatever reason and things are not kind of going smoothly at this time, it may be helpful for you to share that with someone, perhaps even a counsellor or some online counselling, to just get some perspective, okay? To talk about it, to share what's going on for you at the moment. And to also remember that he's holding the sword of truth here, that the aim of this is for you to also not lose sight of your personal truth, your inner light here, okay? Even though there may be, there is perhaps, suffering and disillusion and all that going on around you, okay? Or perhaps within you a bit as well, that, we can hold those opposites together, Okay, we have, as humans, we are very complex beings, and we do need to pay attention also to what we're focusing on. So this could also be a card of practicing your focus. So if you find yourself focusing on all of the things that are not working, then maybe shift your focus into things that do work, or things that can help you to, you know, be more flexible, and may even be able to help the other people around you as well, in terms of helping them to be creative. What can be created to shift the frequency, to shift that vibe. There are a few pentacles in your reading. That's often a call to kind of become practical as well. So it might be about doing something practical and creative. For example, things like gardening and cooking, or even just drawing and doing some artwork, or even making or decorating, things like that, you know. And also perhaps doing some physical exercise, paying attention to the mind-body connection as well. So Capricorn, that's what I have for you there, and I hope that's been helpful. But for you to know that even though if you're experiencing this, that you have the deep wisdom. We all have the wisdom within us to know what we need to do to slowly move ourselves to transform this experience into something that's more like this. Okay, because this is what we are at our center. And I really love how this card is in this reading for you, Capricorn, because it's absolutely bang on. I think that's actually a really good reading for you, and I hope that that's been a help. Yeah, so I look forward to our next reading. In the meantime, I hope you have a great day and awesome week, and I will catch you again soon. Bye for now.